When we are looking directly at the box, we call that one-point perspective. What happens when the box is turned this way and we're looking at it from down here? There's our eye. When we're looking at the corner of a box, this is the part that's closest to the viewer, and it's the first line that we'll draw when we're drawing two-point perspective. Here's the eye level. The eye level is even with the middle of the box, and you'll see some of the box above and some below the eye level. The box should recede, these lines should recede away from the viewer toward a vanishing point. As our eye level raises to the top of the box, we're not able to see the top of the box, but we're able to see lines verging this way back toward vanishing points. Top line will go right straight with our eye level. If we raise the eye level above the box, we're able to see the top of the box. We should have lines going here up toward the eye level and here up toward the eye level, and in some place it will reach at a vanishing point. Two-point perspective requires us to have two vanishing points on the eye level, or the horizon line, as we call it. And where do you place those? Well, here's how you have to figure this out if you want to really do it accurately. Here's the front of our box, and we are down here. This is an important place where we're standing. This is called the station point, where our eye is located. The station point. That's an important place that we're trying to figure out our perspective. Now, we would look at the bottom of this. Remember, we looked at the boxes before. The bottom of this went to some place. We can establish that vanishing point because we have one angle like this. We have an angle like this. Here's one vanishing point, VP. In order to find where the other vanishing point is, to get this to look like it's a square corner, we have to do this. We have to take some rectangular piece of paper or cardboard, put a line that up so it starts with this vanishing point, goes down to the station point, and where this station point crosses this line, from the station point up to this line, this is where the other vanishing point is established. So if we want this to look square on this corner, this is the way we have to do it. We have to draw it to this vanishing point now. And we found that by making it square to the bottom of where our station point is, like this. You don't want to see this in your drawing after a while, but there's a square here, a 90-degree angle up to this way. That's how we establish where this is. So one of them is drawn like this, where we think that angle is right, and then we draw that vanishing point, and then up here we'll put our other vanishing point here. That shows exactly how it looks from where we're standing. Now we can limit the length of this box here and here. That's how long the two sides of the box are. If we draw a line from the top of this side of the box back to this opposite vanishing point over here, and from this side, the top of this side of the box to this vanishing point, where they cross back here will be the other corner, will be the far corner of the top of the box. So we have a perfectly nice box here, two sides and the top that we can see, and this is the way we draw that correctly in two-point perspective. The farther down we get on the page toward our station point, here we can put another box down here, let's say from here, the more of the top we would see. Since we're drawing from the same station point down here, we can still use those same vanishing points, and these boxes are parallel to each other, lined up exactly the same way. Say we put a vertical here and a vertical back here. This line will go to this top of this box, from the corner of this box back to this vanishing point, and there you see the top of this box. See, the farther away we get from the eye level, the more of the top we see. The closer we get to the eye level, the less we see of that until it's right even with it. If we do a box that's exactly even, here we'll do one right on the eye level. We'll draw above that. So this is the front of the box. We make lines from here to from the vanishing point up to this top of the box, from the top of the box down to this vanishing point. Limit the length of these with straight verticals. You can measure those off with a ruler if you wish. That's how the box looks if our eye level is right here. And this is the top. These are the top two edges. We cannot see the bottom. We cannot see the top. If we put a box up here higher and make it go to these vanishing points, we'll be able to see the bottom of the box, but not the top, because it's way above our eye level. Say we want to make this box only this wide, but a very long box. So we make it from the bottom corner of the box to the vanishing point, from the bottom corner of the box here to this opposite vanishing point. Everything we do, if those boxes are parallel, if we're looking at them and they're all lined up together, they all will have to go to one of these two vanishing points. This is a photograph of a house in two-point perspective. Now, if we want to find where the vanishing points are, this is a good way to understand the construction of buildings and things and how to draw them. So look, if I draw a line to this, down this way, I'm going to try to find the eye level first of all. I can draw a line from this roof line, continue it down on the left side over here. If I draw another one, here's right at the top of the porch down here. I can draw a line to the left like this. There's a vanishing point. If I draw a line from this part of the porch over to the other side, then I have another vanishing point over here. If I connect those two, I should be able to draw my eye level all the way across the paper. This is where the artist, or where the photographer was standing. His head was here, his arms are out here, his camera was right up here by his eye, and he's standing down here like this to take the picture. Now what we're going to be doing is to draw a house like this. I'm going to sketch it first of all so you can see what we're going to do. Then we have a roof over the top of that. We're going to show how to draw this roof with its eaves and everything out here. And it'll take a few minutes just to show you just exactly how to do this correctly, so it's exactly right. And what we're going to do is start with a box, just like we have been drawing all along. Now we have to find to put the pitch on the roof up here, we have to find exactly the center of this wall over here. We could do it at the other wall also. So we make an X to find that wall, and then put a vertical line, the center of that wall, put a vertical line up to the top. Now we could make the roof that steep if we wanted to, but we can say we'll do it right here. We'll make the roof that high on this wall. So we draw this line now from here to here, from the center of that line down to these corners. Now we've got the end wall of the house drawn here. Now, if we want to see where the roof is going, we have to draw a line from here to this vanishing point because the roof line is parallel to this wall over here. So we draw a line from the vanishing point on this side to the peak of the roof up here. Now, all we have to do is to tell how far the roof extends out here. Now, where is that line going to go and how is it going to be pointed? In order to get that correct, we have to understand what three-point perspective is all about. We have to find a third vanishing point in order to draw that line. It's parallel to this, but there's going to be a vanishing point out here someplace. So how to find that is to on the left side over here now, because we're working on the left side of the house, is to erect a vertical at this far vanishing point, as far as it goes, out the top of the page. Then take the line that is on the roof edge over here and extend it, continue it all the way out until it crosses that vertical line. Sometimes you'll be off the page when you do that. Now that's our third vanishing point. Now to find where this roof line goes back here, we take a line from this point of the roof up to that vanishing point and just go this far until it reaches the edge of the roof up here. And then we have our whole roof line done in three-point perspective now. This is in two-point perspective down here. This is going to a third vanishing point up on top. We're going to do a group of tall